So good morning children. Today we are going to study the poem and the title of the poem is The Lost Dances of Crane. Right? The Lost Dances of Cranes. And this is very interesting poem and this is very informative poem, and I can say this poem is in the need of hour. Okay, we have to give focus on the things what the poet is trying to say. So this poem is written by Juliet Wilson. So first of all children, we will try to collect the information about the writer, what she has done, okay, where she was born, how she studied, okay. So collecting information about the poet is very important because sometime it can come in the examination also, and for our knowledge also we should know about the poet. So where she was born in Manchester. So she was born in Manchester, and where she studied in Edinburgh. And generally children, she used to write on which topic? She used to write on the topic of environmental issues, okay, environmental poetry, and edits the blog magazine Bolts of Silk. So she is writer and she is doing the editing work also in the magazine Bolts of Silk, right? And then we can see that she has had over 50 poems published in the UK Poetry Journal. So how many poems? 50 poems. And then regularly review poetry publication for New Hope International Online, has performed her work around Edinburgh and has facilitated workshop on creative writing and recycled art. This poem is a good example of her concern and anguish over the destruction of the environment. So she used to make the people aware by writing the poems, that the peoples will read the poem and they will understand that how much important the environment is for us. Okay, how much important the environment is for us. If we are not giving the importance to the environment children, what will happen? One day I can say there will be problem in survival of the human life itself. Okay, so we can see the poem now. This poem is very interesting poem, The Lost Dances of Cranes. So first we will understand the title of the poem. This title is explaining about bird. Okay, so who is crane? Cranes are the bird, right? So they are the bird which are having the long legs and long necks, long legs and long necks, and they are the bird which are coming in the endangered species. So maybe you have studied children, or you may be knowing that what is called endangered species. Endangered species are those species who have become very less in number because they are not getting the favorable condition. Okay, so the population is becoming very less, right? So this is endangered species, and if they will not get the favorable condition, what will happen? If they will not get the favorable condition, then one day they will become zero in number and they will become extinct species. So today what we are discussing? We are discussing about endangered species and extinct species. So endangered species means they have become very less in number, their population has become very less, okay, because they are not getting the favorable condition where they can survive. And extinct species means they are no more on the planet Earth because they were not able to adapt in the environment. So here the title is explaining the lost dances of cranes, that once when the cranes were present, what they were doing? They were dancing, they were happy in the fields, okay. And now lost dances of cranes. Now the cranes cannot dance. Why? Because they are not present only, okay. They are not present only. So like this we can talk about so many other species also. Maybe children, you are knowing the name of the bird sparrow, okay. So sparrow is a bird, it used to be very small bird, and now the population of sparrow is becoming very less in the society, in the world. So they are coming now in the list of endangered species. Sparrow is now coming in the list of endangered species. And if it will continue, what will happen? In future, they will become extinct species. In future, they will become extinct species. They are no more. So, what is the reason why the population of sparrow is becoming very less in number? It is surprising. So, because of the mobile radiation, okay. So, nowadays I can say that every home is having minimum 3 to 4 mobile phones, okay. I can say this is my calculation, and now it all depends on you, that you can also see around you that how many mobile phones are there in one house. So because of the radiation which is emitting by the mobile phone, these sparrows are not able to survive. This bird sparrow is not able to survive, so they are becoming endangered, and then they will become extinct. So like this, if the population of the birds will become less, like this if the population of animals will become less, okay, so finally it will lead to the destruction of the balance, children, destruction of the environment, children. So we can say that the human beings will face the problem. How the human beings will face the problem? Like so many birds are there, and what these birds used to do? These birds used to eat the pest, insects, and if these birds are only not present in the environment, then the pest and insect, they will eat all the agricultural grains, and I can say that there will be no food only left for the human being. So everyone is important, okay. You cannot imagine, you cannot think that the birds are not important for the life of human being. They are also very much important. So now starting the poem. Your fields are empty now, only your ghost dance, while cranes of another kind dance cities into being. So here what the writer is saying, that your fields are empty now, because in your field, for example, this is the agricultural field. So once upon a time, the cranes were dancing here. But now the cranes are no more. They have become very less in population. So they are not dancing there. Only the ghosts are dancing there. Okay, ghost means it is memory here. Here it is said to be the memory. Only your ghost dance. And while cranes of another kind. So here crane of another kind, we are talking about the machine, okay. So maybe children, you have seen the machine which is having the long neck and it is helping to pick up the something, okay. Tall machine with long arms used for moving heavy object, especially building material. So what we are doing, we are replacing the natural cranes with the machinery cranes, okay. So the word is also same, crane. Have you listened the word, children? Crane, which is used in the road construction also to pick the heavy material, okay. And dance cities into being means this tall machines, these cranes, they are only doing now to and fro motion. So here the writer is doing one comparison, that now in the field natural cranes are not present, now in the field machine cranes are present, man-made cranes are present. So that crane, they were dancing in the field, and these crane also, they are trying to dance, like while they are working, to and fro movement they are making. All that remain of you are. So what is left with the human being? A fatal crackle of your energy. a fatal crackle of your energy, and some grainy video footage. So maybe one day we are having one old video of some of the animals, right? For example, elephant is there, and if the elephant is not getting the favorable condition, already it is in the list of endangered species, then it will become extinct. And maybe after 100 years someone will say that my grandfather, he has seen elephant. So the people will become surprised that, oh God, and maybe in the videos, okay, and in the pictures, the future generation will see the elephant and they will become surprised. So that is only said here, that only the old memories will be left with you, okay. And fatal crackle of your energy. So crackling cries of the birds now fading, and old recording. So all these things only we can get in the recording, if some recordings we are having, right? But the real things in future we are not able to see, or we are not able to show to the future generation. The last part, that people in the new cities will watch to marvel, and the people when they will see these things, this adventurous thing, at the wonder the world once held. So they all will become surprised that once upon a time on this planet Earth only elephant was living, crane was living, sparrow was living, like this so many species they were living on the planet Earth. They will wonder, they will surprise, but now they are no more. So this is a very interesting poem which is explained by Juliet Wilson, and what she is expecting from the reader, that we are taking some steps to conserve them, so that we can provide the favorable condition to all endangered species, so that they can grow their population and they can survive more, so that our life can also be very good, very nice, we can also get the grains maximum. Now children, talking about the things, okay, see, already the government has taken so many steps to minimize the problem which we all are facing. For example, we are having the biosphere reserve, we are having the national park, we are having the wildlife sanctuaries. So why these all are made? These all are made so that we can provide one environment to this type of creatures. Those are becoming very less in number, so that they can increase their population. So children, you know that once upon a time dinosaur was also present on this planet Earth, but now there is no more dinosaur. And you will be further surprised to listen this, that some dinosaurs were herbivorous, that they were eating only plants, okay, and they were very friendly with human being, and they were helping the human being in transportation also. But what happened, because the condition of the earth, or we can say the atmosphere of the earth suddenly changed, and because of the change they were not able to survive. So whenever they were taking the gas inside, the gas which they were inhaling, and whenever they were releasing the gas outside, that gas was mixing with oxygen and it was burning. So they were not able to survive, and like this we can say that they become very less in number, and then they become extinct species. So like that only it can happen with sparrow, like that only it can happen with elephant, like that only it can happen with cranes. So if all these species will die, then how the human being will survive? Because we all are dependent on each other. So the birds, okay, birds, what they are doing, they are eating the, I am repeating this once again, birds are eating the insects, worms and pests. If they are becoming less in population, what will happen? The insect, worm and pest, they will increase in population, and they will start eating whole grain of the agricultural field, and I can say that there will be no grains for the human being. So it is important to help them And this help is in which sense? Like we are not helping them, we are helping ourselves. So now we can discuss the question answer, children. Okay, understanding the poem. Answer this question. Question number A. So I am erasing the board now so that we can discuss the question answer. So what the first question is saying? So first question is saying that who is being addressed in the poem? Who is you? Okay, who is you? So see, your fields are empty now, only your ghost dance, while cranes of another kind dance cities into being. All that remain of you. So here, who is you? You is referred to all human beings here. Okay, all human beings, that what will be left with the human being. Then second part, are they present or even alive? So yes, they are present and they are alive. How can we tell? So we can tell this with the help of the example which is given in the book. Okay, so what the answer I am giving, children? These answers are the central part of your answer, and you can write the answer in your own words by your own understanding. So I am discussing here only the keywords. Then second question. There are two dances mentioned in the first stanza. Which are they? And then the third question, what does each of them represent? See, so there are two dances mentioned in the first stanza. First dance, which is done by the birds, okay, by the original crane, natural crane. And second dance is the crane, which are machines, okay. So these two dances are expressed in the first stanza. What does each of them represent? So one is representing the happiness that the cranes are present in the field, and what they will do, they may eat the pest, worms and insect, and they will protect our field for us. And what the second one the machinery is doing, they are working and they are doing the urbanization and they are making the tall buildings, and like this the environmental is degrading. So like that, since we can write the answer. So you can see one more time, there are two dances, your fields are improving. Yes, cranes of another kind dance, it is into being. So in this way you can write the answer. And children, one more thing I want to say here, if the question is having three part, so here we can see first part here, second part there, third part here, then we should always try to write all the part of the question. This is our duty, that any part of the question we are not skipping. We have to write all parts of the answer correctly. So like this we discuss the second question. Now we are going to discuss the third question. Third question is, what is left of the cranes? Which used to dance in the fields. Do the words all that remain indicate that a lot remains or that very little remains. What is the condition of what remains? So this question is little bit lengthy, but we will discuss it, okay? So what is left of the cranes which used to dance in the field? Only we are having the old memories, okay? Or maybe we are having the unclear video image. Do the words all that remain indicate that a lot remain or that very little remain? Very little remain. Because maybe in future we are not able to protect the memory also, okay, protect the video also, right? So that will be very less and that will be also not clear. So what is the condition of what remain? So the condition what we are having is old memory, fading memory, which we can forget also very easily, and the videos are also not clear. So like this way you can answer this question, okay? So what I am saying, children, I am not saying the complete answer, only I am saying the keywords, or you can say the base or the theme of the answer or the structure, and you have to make the answer in your own words in detail. So the fourth question, last question, this is question is who views or listens to the poor quality audio or video material. How do they react to it? Is there a big contrast? Is there a big contrast between their reaction and the speakers? So now we can discuss the question, who views or listen to the poor quality audio or video material? So the future generation or the future children, they will see the audio or video of those creatures, those who are now not present in the world. How do they react to it? They will wonder, they will become surprised that this type of creatures, beautiful creatures, once they were living on the planet Earth. Is there a big contrast? Contrast means difference between their reaction and the speaker. So no, there is no contrast, no difference between the reaction of the future children and what the speaker is expecting. Because we can also predict, children, that if the beautiful birds will be not present in the future, some of the species, some of the animals, some of the plants, if they will be not available in the future, then the future children will become surprised to believe that these creatures once they were present with us, right? So like this you can make your answer. Now question number B we can discuss. So whenever the question is saying that answer the following question in detail, means we have to write in minimum 60 to 70 words. 60 to 70 words. So you don't count the words, children. How you have to do this? For example, if you are writing the answer, you simply count the words in the first sentence. 1 2 3 4 5. Example, you are writing 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 10 line you will write, okay, or 12 line. So you can write here 2 paragraph, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line, 6 line, okay, or 6 and a half, and then start from here 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line, and 5.5. 12 line you have written. 12 into 6, 72. So 2 words, 5 words extra also it can be there. So this is the format of writing the detailed answer. How you have to write the detailed answer? In 2 paragraphs you can write. 1 paragraph should be of how many lines? 6 to 7 line. Okay, so like this if you will write, we can get the full marks. The question is, now the city dwellers watch documentaries and marvel at the wonders the world once held. So the one who are living in the city or the future generation, when they will watch the documentaries, means some written work, some old video footage, so they will become surprised that this world was having this much beautiful creature and this much things were there in the past. Now the question is, does this mean that city dwellers have the same attitude to the cranes as the speaker? The answer can be yes also, and the answer can be no also. So what the speaker is thinking about the cranes, speaker is environmentalist, the one who care about the environment. So the speaker is very much concerned about the cranes, but maybe the city dwellers all are not concerned about the cranes. So answer can be yes also, answer can be no also, both are correct. But this is my suggestion that you go with the answer yes, because when you write the answer yes, it shows that you are a person of positive thinking, and for this positive thinking you can fetch full marks. But if you are writing answer no, means we are speaking bad about the peoples, and we are hoping that they are not that much having concern regarding the crane, regarding the endangered species, regarding the environment. So it is better to go with the answer yes. Second question, would the city dwellers feel deeply sad if the documentaries disappeared in the way the speaker is sad that the cranes are gone? So again the answer can be yes also, the answer can be no also. Okay, because what in future is going to happen, that is only the chance of prediction. But here also I will suggest you go with yes, that how the speaker is very sad that now there is no more cranes, like that only the future peoples, the city dwellers, when they will see that there is no more video or audio or documentaries based on this crane, these birds, so they will also become very much sad. So the answer can be yes. Now see page number 12, appreciating the poem. So appreciating the poem means you have to think and you have to give your own ideas. What do expression like lost, empty now and only, ghost indicate? So choose one of these. A sense of changing times, a sense of loss, a note of protest. choose two more expression that show us that the speaker is talking about the distant past. So here the answer is B1. Loss, a sense of loss, LOSS. These words are explaining about the sense of lost. Then page number 13. This is a short poem in simple words, but it creates vivid picture with a lot of meaning. For instance, the first two lines put before our eyes the ghost of cranes dancing in the field, which are now empty. But for cranes of another kind, the fourth line makes us imagine the arms of giant machine waving up and down and bringing into being magically whole cities. What are other examples can you give? So in this we have to give the example which are saying that they are replaced, right? How the cranes are replaced by the machine cranes, like that. Some more example we have to give, you have to give. So you write in your copy by this. Then going further, do you think the title of the poem matches its content and power? So yes, I think the title is apt. You can use this word apt. The title is apt, the title is suitable, the title is appropriate, the title is correct, because what the title is, the lost dances of crane, and in the poem we are discussing that how the cranes have become endangered and maybe they will become extinct species. Or can it be better? So if you think that some more title can be given to the same poem, you can say your own suggestion. Can you think of something more appropriate? Put your thought down on paper. So if you think, children, that some more title is there which can suit this poem, so that title also you can write. Okay. So thank you all. Have a good day.